There's a new trend that's floating around in the sports nutrition world, and many people, when I bring it to their attention, are having a big aha moment, and I want to share it with you today. I don't know when it became popular to actually start removing calories out of a sports drink. If you stop and think about what does the body need when it's exercising, it needs water, it needs sugar, and it needs electrolytes. Now, many of you guys know I own my own sports drink company known as Energy Fuel. And I can tell you that the source of carbohydrates, the sugar, is one of the most expensive components associated with a sports drink. I recently received an email from somebody who said, "Rob, your Energy Fuel, it's $80 for 30 servings. That works out to around $2.67 for a water bottle of Energy Fuel." If you wouldn't mind grabbing a piece of paper to write this down so you can kind of get the math to go with me here. For whatever reason, the world of sports drinks has gone a route of actually removing calories out of their profile. So he hit me up and he said, "Hey Rob, I'm using product X and it's only $40 a jug and your product is $80 a jug. Why would I buy yours when I can get it for half the price?" And that's a very legitimate question, but as the old saying goes, if it seems too good to be true, it is probably a problem. Now, I'm not here to badmouth any other products. That's not what I'm talking about. I want to integrate two subjects and I want to bring it back to his conversation. If you take a competitor's product, which by the way, only had 40 calories per serving, how are you supposed to fuel your exercise? Stop and think about it. The human body needs anywhere between 250 and 300 calories per hour. Well, the product that he was comparing ours to was half the price, but it had only 40 calories. And what he realized was for him to be able to get the necessary amount of calories to fuel his workout, he was going to have to purchase 2 energy gels. So if you go and you look up on Google, if you price any of the high quality, popular type of energy gels, they're going to average around $2.50 and they're going to yield between 180 and 210 calories. So now think about it. You go and you buy a competitor's drink, it's half the price but has close to no calories. You have to now go buy energy gels, you have to buy salt tablets, you have to buy electrolytes in a caplet format. We started putting together all of that. And his water bottle that was providing the same amount of calories, let me rephrase that, I'm sorry. If you take the product that costs less money, but you look at how many calories, for him to add up how many calories he needed, he'd have to do 2 energy gels plus the bottle. It ended up making his bottle, with the calories necessary, $6.75 a bottle for 20 ounces. Our water bottle sits at $2.67, providing anywhere between 280 and 304 calories for the same 20 ounces, of which you don't need salt tablets, you don't need electrolytes in a caplet form. It's literally a turnkey product. Now, it's not a sales pitch on Energy Fuel, except I need you to be a student of what the energy drink market has done. They've sold you on this idea of 0 calories. Well, really what they're doing is padding their checkbook. Because if I take out the carbohydrate, which is my #1 cost of the ingredients, and I still keep the same retail price as all my other products, well, I've just increased my margins significantly. Now, stop and think about what you need as an athlete. You need calories. Where are you getting your calories from? So please be a student, grab whatever you're using, and make sure you learn to read the labels. I'd love for you to be a customer of ours with the Energy Fuel. We have 3 formulations that's designed around the intensity and the duration. That's the science behind it. You've got to have calories, you have to have electrolytes to be able to absorb water. So we put it together. The genesis behind my product was I couldn't find one that matched intensity. So for example, our Energy Fuel Boost has a little bit of caffeine in it for mental focus. We know that the heart rate's going to be elevated, so we put a lactic acid buffer in it, and we make sure that the molecule of carbohydrate is easily converted with additional electrolytes because we know you're going to lose that in the form of sweat. If you go to our normal, what we call our middle of the line Energy Fuel, that's designed for 1 to 3 hours. It too Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we mentioned the lactic acid buffer. The energy fuel has carbohydrates, a little bit more complex because the heart rate's not going to be quite as high as if you're doing something for 5 to 6 minutes versus doing something for 60 minutes. It also has a lactic acid buffer, and you don't need any salt tablets or anything else because we add electrolytes to it. And then our Energy Fuel Plus is for 3 hours and above. And we know that when you're doing something for 3 hours, relatively speaking, the heart rate's going to be lower. So the molecule of that carbohydrate is a little bit more complex, but very easy to convert to energy. Now, I appreciate your patience as I go through the spectrum of our products because I want you to be thinking, is what you're drinking sufficient for what you're wanting to produce? Here you are, you're super fit, but are you giving your body enough of what it needs? Sugar and electrolytes. It's like building a race car that has all the capabilities and then you don't give it the right fuel. Or in this case, because there's very few calories in these competing products, you may actually run out of fuel. So it doesn't matter what the motor dyno's at. If it's on empty, you're done. Now I want to come back to the conversation because it started pretty aggressive. This guy was pretty pissed off at me. He felt like I was price gouging. And I wanted him to understand, and that's why I wanted to put this video together for you. We actually have one of the least expensive products for what you get. And in this case, we want to make sure that we're providing you with an easily digestible carbohydrate. We want to make sure that you're getting the greatest amount of energy out of that water bottle for the least amount of money. Our product is not cheap. It's around $2.67 a bottle for roughly 300 calories of energy. But what it will save you is money in the long run because you don't need gels, you don't need salt tablets, you don't need electrolyte caplets either. So that's our goal, and I wanted to make sure I shared that conversation with you because he was ready to really hang me up here, and he thought that we were, again, price gouging him, and that's never our intentions. I want to thank you guys for all the emails. They continue to come up. The number of emails that come in is escalating every week, and I appreciate that. If you happen to have a question like what was posed here today, please feel free to send it to me and my team. contact@coachrob.com. It's our goal to answer your questions here on YouTube, so please remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you'll be the first to know when we put a new video up. Thank you for your time today, and we certainly look forward to seeing you tomorrow.